So here's my Grimalkin. Watch this. This emote is just one of the loveliest things in RuneScape. You interact, and yes, I want to perform this emote. Now, isn't that a nice emote? But anyway, I was trying to, I want to dismiss him. I'm sure you have heard about the server crash that messed up a lot of accounts. My alt, which is really another bank for me, is messed up in all that. And my cannon, yeah, the 1%, of course, I always get the 1%. I'm just glad it wasn't Ladyolake. I would have been crying for the last 2 or 3 weeks. But the place to get those gloves and boots is in the Waterbirth Island, the Dagonoths up there. Oh, wow, your main is apart? Wow. I just hope, you know, in RS3 they had just had a double XP weekend. I do not care at all if my XP is gone. It's my items that I care about. You know, I use that to hold some stuff that is expensive for me. And if I lose them, I would cry. Which skills did you max? Have you got a maxed account now? Did that last double XP get you to maxed? Or just a few skills? Almost. What do you have left? If it comes back just like double XP left it, will that be the... Well, what would be your last one to get then? To get a max cape? Well, agility, I can feel you. Are you 85 agility by chance? If you're 85 agility, oh great. Have you tried the Anachronia agility course? To me, I mean, after a while, well, yeah, you're rich. Never mind, I know you're rich. If you're using just Silverhawk boots, you're in the top 1% of the rich people. Oh, yeah. You know, I used to hate agility. I hated agility. But going around the Anachronia... Now, I saved a bunch of the Silverhawk down, but I want to be honest. When the Silverhawk feathers were over 20k a piece, I sold a huge number because I needed the money for other stuff. So I only saved up the Silverhawk down. And now the feathers, gosh, they're right before double XP, they were down to like 16k a piece. So I'm not sure what they are now. But, so I used the Silverhawk down that I had, and, yeah, and then I love that Anachronia course, though. Yeah, it seems like, you know, certain skills, like herb lore, you know, before it went to 120, herb lore, I mean, you could have took 100 mil and got 200 mil XP in it. And then they come out with 120 and the price of herbs shot back up and really changed things for the herb market. Because I always make a lot of money doing farm runs. I've got 120 farming on both accounts, and I've got about 90 farming on a third account. And farming is just an easy way to make money. It takes, I'm sure you know how short and fast a farm run can be. Okay, I've stood here looking in my bank for a long time talking to you, and I'm thinking at the same time. I'll have to learn to think about more than one thing. But what I was getting about my alt being in that 1% affected was my cannon is on there. And I'm not sure I want to spend 52 mil to get another cannon. I don't use a cannon much anyway. And that's what I keep telling myself. I hadn't even made it a royal cannon. So, I mean, that tells you I just don't use it. I guess I could go up to the GE and see how much a cannon would cost. Let's run and do that. Our trusty Luck of the Dwarfs ring right here can teleport us to the Grand Exchange. Well, I don't know how much the cannons are. And the Royal Cannon, I have no idea. What accent is this? This is a Southern United States accent. East Coast. I'm not Texas. A Southern belle. You know, that's one thing talking on, used to be TeamSpeak and now it's Discord. Everybody comments on my accent, and I've even been accused of trying to fake an accent, but this is the real me. Well, let's check and see how much a cannon costs. I really want to try to get this finished. Dwarf cannon set is more than it. I better take that one off my luck. I'll end up buying 2 or something. Well, like I was telling Cetric, I was trying to do the Slayer collection log. And one of the items, if you look here in Fremnic Providence, is the spine gloves and spine boots. The dwarf. Oh, golly, yes, you're right. Let me take it off here. That's not that big of a deal. I always just run to the GE. It's called laziness. But I was actually going to try to get my Slayer collection log done. I'd worked on it a little bit yesterday, got some stuff, and now is it the guy right above the Invention Guild over here? Is that where I get it from? Okay, let's see which one it is up here. Replace cannon. Okay, let's see if he'll let me replace it. I've lost my cannon. Says I'll have to buy a new set. Who do I buy one from? Let's see. I wonder if I have to go all the way over there to where you originally buy it. I guess I can wiki this thing. Okay, I'll let you Google it for me. It might, like I said, it might be over there where the quest is, where you get the cannon originally. That may be where I have to go. Well, that guy's run off from me now. Let's see. in the world? I don't even see the guy I just spoke to. Is this him? Alright, let's see if we can find him. Dwarf, dwarf. Dwarf, dwarf, dwarf. It's wrong one. I'm just gonna skip that. I'm not gonna talk to him. I don't see him. Like I said, I don't even see the one I just spoke to. Wow. This is crazy. There's not a one of them with the talk option now. I say talk, that's a guard, that's not a dwarf. Here he is. Let's just trade him. I bet you have to trade him instead of talk to him. Yes, here it is. Here's the cannon. Buy one. Yeah, we might as well buy it, right? Buy one of these. Confirm it. Buy one of these. Confirm it. Buy one of these. Alright, and then I'm going to run back to the GE and just buy some cannonballs. I didn't think about trading him. Yeah, it was. You're right. You're right. The price was a lot cheaper. Now, please, is this all the pieces? Please don't tell me I didn't buy them all. I just want to try to set it up to see if it'll work. Yep, well, I want to hope that I got all the pieces. Is it just 4 pieces? Let me ask you that. Is it just 4 pieces? Yeah, it is. Ah, shoot, that's not anything. I remember when cannonballs was such a huge market, and you could make a few hundred cannonballs and make bank. Okay. Ah, I don't have enough summoning energy. Now let's get some summoning energy. I wonder if the aggression potion would be good up there. I want to take one just to see how it works. Take an extra prayer potion just in case. One thing that everybody's going to have to get used to me doing, I pick up almost every drop. I don't know why, other than the fact that, you know, when I first started playing RuneScape, it was RuneScape Classic days. And you just about had to do everything yourself. And, so you kept everything. Yeah, well, let's see what this is. I got my super restores. I'm gonna take one more prayer potion. I better take my heated tea flask in case I have to, leave for some reason. I don't want everything in the world to attack me and me fall over dead. Oops. When I'm dressed in purple, I like my Kieran, my Grimalkin. He is my buddy. You know, there's a story about this animal. In Asian mythology, the Kieran only appeared when someone important was born, and sometimes when they died. So I like to think that since I've got a Kieran, that I'm an important person. After all, I am the world guardian. So I'm going to take a handful of food in case they probably won't swamp me though. Alright. I was also killing two birds with one stone. Do you do the yak track? My task on the yak track was kill like 1,700 things. Yeah, and I'm not sure what number I'm at, but I figured I could try to get those spine gloves and boots at the same time as, getting that yak track assignment over with. And if I did that, I would be done with 2 things. Waterbirth Island. I apologize for the dogs barking. I had 5 dogs. But one of my dogs, my oldest one that was 16 years old this past December, he died Monday. He was old, like I said. And it was a really sad thing, and I've tried to get over it. And if I didn't have the other dogs to keep my attention, I probably would cry. Okay, now I want to ask you something. When I right-click this Dagganoth, well, hold over it, I mean. You see the little green symbol beside the word Dagganoth? Does that mean that it's a ranged Dagganoth? All I want to see is that, now listen, let me change something here. All you'll be able to hear is, boom, boom, boom of the cannon and of the animals dying. I couldn't even hear myself think. I know that the only, and I didn't even bring armor, but the only Dagganoths that drop those gloves are the 78 range ones. That's why I got over here in this corner. I knew the ones over here had that range symbol in the corner on the, beside their name. Wait. What does that say? Oh, weakness, earth spells. Okay. I'm assuming that these down here that are 78 are the ones I need to be killing. Because it said the 78 range ones, the ones that attack you with range. These gloves where it says just take gloves, they're the green Fremnik gloves. I made the mistake of thinking that I had finally got the drop. That was earlier today. I said, oh, I've got it, yay, I can leave. Now the Dagganoth hides, I like to take them, and this is where I use my winter storage scrolls. I send everything to the bank, and watch me die. No, okay, here. My husband set my mouse to scroll just a little bit easier, and that's going to take a little bit of getting used to. Pick up these hides. They sell for way up there near Double XP Weekend. It only takes 1 shard to make a Dagganoth pouch. So even though the hides are around 6k, almost, well, they're only 3.3 now. They're about 6k right around Double XP Weekend. But that's not so bad because it's only 1 shard to make the pouch. So, it really doesn't cost that much. Top it up. I did, like I said, I forgot to wear armor. I was so excited to be streaming and talking for the first time on stream. I probably would have forgot my head, except it was attached. Now, normally when I have Dagonoths, no, on the hides it's 1 charm and 1 shard on the hides, to make the spirit Dagonoths. That's what's so odd about it, you know, for it to be on the higher end of making stuff. It's only 1 shard, which, like I said, that's a lot of people I know, that's how they make their 99 or 120 is doing that. And I take these caskets, I sort of collect things. As I said, I hoard. I had to put membership on another old account I had, because, like I said, my bank account, so to speak, is in that 1%, like you said your main was. And I figured I would bring that aggression flask so that whenever they got tired of attacking me on their own, I could help them out a little bit, make them want to. See, I want to pick up that fire talisman so bad, and I think I will, just to keep myself happy. You know, as many as I've killed, though, I should have gotten that gloves. It makes me feel a little bit, well, I don't know, everybody wonders about RNG at times, you know. I always said my account was so old that Jagex didn't care if I got any good drops or not. Now, most of the time when I do Dagonoths, I do the Dagonoth Kings. What? Because I was talking to you and I forgot. So I figured what I would do is whenever I needed to go back to get food, I would put my armor on then. Like I said, this is the first stream, all excited about it. But I'll show you something. I don't know if you can see it down in my box. Boss kills, more boss kills, Dagonoth King. I've killed 11,458 Dagonoth King. They're my favorite boss of all time. But yeah, that's why I didn't have armor on. I was talking and all excited about it and just forgot to put it on. What I really hate, I do this a lot with magic. I get ready to go somewhere. I go, and lo and behold, I have forgot my runes. I mean, has that ever happened to you? It's strange because I don't think I've ever forgot my bolts or my arrows. But something about those runes. So have you got 99 summoning? I use a lot of presets on my skilling. But I know they gave a little extra presets here a while back. I've not added any to them. I got 120 summoning a couple double XP weekends ago. I was doing it really to try to get the pet. And I ended up going all the way to 120 and just a little bit over that before I finally got the summoning pet. The next one I'm going to try to get is going to be probably the prayer. I don't have a lot of bones and stuff saved up right now, but I save up X amount of bones, and then oh well, today's a good day to work on prayer, and then I'll go work on prayer till I'm out of bones, and then go get more. How long have you played RuneScape? Yeah, so you've been around a long time too. I always hated standing out at Falador Park or up at Varrock and saying, buying this and buying that. I really liked it when the G came along, and it made prices steady. Because one person would want to sell a room to you for 1K, and then the next person it'd be 15K. You'd never know what the next one was going to be. I want to go over here on this side and take that Dagonoth hide. And I want to pick up my dwarf cannon. And let's go get some armor so I can try to stay down here a little bit longer. Yeah, it did make it convenient, for sure, for sure. So we throw these in here. And see how slow I am at this? I enjoy taking my time on some things, but I also make a lot of mistakes when it comes to trying to gear up in a hurry. I'll say about took my magic. Pernex. And I think I'm going to take my Dagonoth hide. Not hide, Dagonoth head. It's the helm of the Dagonoth. Have you seen how you can turn into the Dagonoth? Watch this. Let's see if I can show it to you. Alright, there you see. I'm now a Dagonoth. Oh, well, you know, I've got 200 mil in invention, but there's a lot of them, the different things in invention that I sort of skipped over. I got my invention mainly by doing Slayer and combat and siphoning the armor and weapons. So get just a couple sharks to take with me. I won't need near as many as I just ate. That was crazy. I did the Goblin Technology Tree and they were two. Was the other one the Dwarf Technology Tree or? But there were two technology trees and I done both of them. I will go look into that though. Do you have to have a cannon set to make the old act coil? Well, I know most of the time there's always components or something that I don't have. So when I'm playing offline, I'll look into that and get all the pieces so that I can make sure that I have everything needed. I wonder where the best place to set this up. I was trying to get a place where I could get some of the bigger Dagonoths. I think it's over here. They just ain't quite as many to... There we go. Alright, well if it's just components, I'll get into that next chance I get to play where I'm not streaming. Today's been a good day for me though. How's your day been? Me and my husband, we got up this morning and we worked on a few things. I finally got my second monitor today. We had ordered it on Amazon and it got here pretty fast. Oh, I got a clue scroll. Medium. I've got a bunch of clue scrolls I need to do too. I'm just not very fast at the clue scrolls, and I'm just not going to do Alt 1 toolkit. In my mind, that's cheating. To each their own. I don't care for other people to use it, but for myself, I'm not going to use it. So I feel like I do the clue scrolls slower than most people. And these caskets, like I said, I collect them. And sometimes, believe it or not, sometimes they go for like 5K a piece on the GE. I'll save 10 or 12, 15 of them, and I'll end up selling them. Yeah. Do you use Alt 1 toolkit for clues? I know a lot of people in my clan do, and like I said, to each their own. I don't have a problem with people using it. If you look on the forums, you probably don't even go to the forums because not a lot of people do, but on the forums there are a lot of people that, oh, that's cheating, you can get banned for using it, and this type of thing. Which everything I've read about it says that's not so, about the getting banned part. It's just, you know, for myself, I like doing it the old-fashioned way. I'm an old-fashioned kind of person. What part of the world do you come from? I mean, you don't have to say exactly. I think we've got something else here. Another clue scroll. Canada, okay. North of the border. The northern border. I noticed that a lot of the items that are on medium clue scrolls, a lot of them are more expensive on the GE than the easy, the hard, and elite. I guess fewer people do the medium because, well, they're a little bit harder to do. Easy ones you do because you can quickly get fortunate components. So, the other day I was thinking about doing a bunch of medium and saving up the caskets and opening them all at once. Yeah. So what's the favorite thing you do on old school? Oh, I wouldn't downgrade mine to easy. I like switching things up a lot. So I would like, do some easy and... Oh, that's good. Is it an Iron Man? I'm not familiar with the second word you said. Temporos? Temporos. Is that a boss on Old School or a certain creature that everybody fights? Oh, nice, nice. Is it a low-level boss or a higher level? I mean, I'm familiar with a few things on Old School, just hearing people talk about it. And, a fishing skill boss. Wow, can... You don't lose HP? Oh, okay. Not a normal fight. Back when Old School first came out, the most I did on Old School is I went and done the first Halloween event. And at the end of the Halloween event, you got a black Halloween mask. It was untradeable. The others, of course, were tradable. And that's all I ever did on Old School. And mostly, like I said, the reasoning behind that was, I just made the clan, and I couldn't leave my people, my minions. Do they still have the black Halloween mask that people can get every year, or is it still just that one year that they done that? Yeah, I call my clan members and all of them my minions. You haven't heard of it? Well, one day maybe I can get on there and show it to you. You ought to look it up on Wiki. I'm sure that it's on there. I said to myself after I got it, and then, a year down the road when I hadn't played, I said, well, I got that for nothing. There's another casket I can pick up. $570 out of 1,200. Well, 1,250. Yeah, that's one thing about anybody that used to play RuneScape. They expect RuneScape 3 to be updated. But I think a lot of people really honestly didn't think that Old School would be updated the way it has been. But yet, it's a fluid game. The whole concept of RuneScape was it had weekly updates. The one thing about Old School, though, they do the voting on most things. I do know here recently there's been a few times, a few things that they came out with, a few changes, you might want to say, that the player base didn't particularly like. I do keep up a little bit, on what's going on over there. But if I played it more, I'm sure I would keep up it more. I have no problems with people that play it, though. Seems to me like, though, to be honest, every time I go to any stream that is Old School, because I enjoy watching it, just like, you're playing Old School right now, but you're watching a RS3 stream. Sometimes, if I mention I'm playing RS3, it's almost like they hate me for it. And it's like, gosh, I'm just glad that there's a game everyone can play, whether it be Old School or RS3 or both. Play and be happy. And I do admit, in a lot of ways, RuneScape 3 is a lot easier than it used to be. even take out the keys and stuff. Maybe it's because I'm a higher level now than I was, thinking back to the old days. You were talking raids. Have you ever done the raids on RS3? I did Beastmaster 3 times total, and it wasn't the easiest thing I've ever done, but it surely wasn't the hardest. Let's see, another clue scroll. But I wish the way it is over here, you're only allowed to do the raids so many times a day, or like every other day. And I'm the kind of person, when I'm learning something, I want to be able to do it over and over and over until I get it right. And the way they've got it set up on RS3, you just can't do that. Well, I bought 2K cannonballs and I'm down to 621. I was sure I would get these gloves. It said on the wiki, it wasn't a huge drop rate. Unless for some reason I'm doing the wrong ones. It said at Waterbirth Islands, the level 78 Dagonoths, and that's what I'm over here killing. Maybe my RNG just sucks today. I've tried to check and check on all this. Is the rates like that on old school where you can only do one a day? Now, am I asking you too many questions to where, you're trying to play? Because I can just rattle on and talk and talk. But I like to know the differences, I'm on the forums a lot, and a lot of times people will ask questions, and it's like, gosh, I don't know enough about old school to even comment. I also just thought I'd tell you, you just Googled it. I'm at the wrong Dagonoths. Okay, tell me where I need to go. It said Waterbirth Island, didn't it? More to the east. Okay, let's see. North, let's go. Oh, let's see here. Okay, it has to be over here then. This is the far east. If I go in there, it's different creatures. Well, there's that. I bet that's them right there, ain't it? Let's see. How in the world do we get this door open? I forget. Just open it, evidently. Do you think these might be the ones? The south part, lowest door. Okay. Well, I'm glad you looked. I would have sat there for ages without knowing. Ah, you're right. They've got the range. Look at that. When I hold over it, you can see the arrows right beside their name. So yes, now maybe we can get this thing on the road. I'd eventually Googled it again and figured it out. But I'm glad that you did that for me. That was very nice of you. Okay, I think it's like so many drops within 300. So let's see if we get one. Let's see. I'm at about 680. Let's see if we get one before we get to 980. See if we can get a spine, blue boots, and gloves. Thank you so much for looking, though, really. Oh, the circular hide. That's another one that I needed. There's a couple other hides, too, that I needed. I had not looked. You know, I was sort of in my mind going, well, let me get one thing at a time. And I thought I knew where to go to get those boots and gloves. Which, of course, I was wrong. If that's the last time I'm wrong in my life, though, it'll be a miracle. Have you played an Iron Man account before? Wow, they're eating me up now. Let me get some prayer potions here. I might want to pray protect range. Let's try that. Let's do protect range. See if it helps any better. There we go. There's one of those caskets I like so good. Oh, a stretch hide. That's another one of the hides I need. Maybe I'll get most of the stuff on my list done. That would be fantastic. I was going to mention that I'm going to be doing some YouTube videos also. I got a 41-second video up now, sort of just introducing myself. It's under the Ladyolake channel. And this isn't a scam. I'm not asking to go click and make a comment and put your name in the comments. I know a lot of scams go on like that. Do you use RuneScape or OS Buddy? I've heard good and bad things about them. Have you had any issues with your accounts using that? I think most people that have issues are the ones that download shady versions of it. But I just, thought I'd ask, because I've not ever asked anyone that actually uses it. Just heard, rumors and innuendos. Now, do you guys have summoning on old school? Well, I guess what I meant with your account, I guess I was more saying, have you been hijacked or, had stuff missing, that type thing. I guess that's more what I was trying to get at in a nice, polite way. Like I said, I think most of the people don't pay attention when they download some of the clients, like OS Buddy and such, and they don't get them from the website they should. I've got them all lined up right there. Let's do this to them. And now, when I'm playing and I'm not having to worry about people hearing everything, I turn on the noises. And that way, if I look away for a second, like I'm looking up something on Wiki or whatever the case may be, if I hear myself stop fighting, I can look to see if I'm dead at least, you know. I'll tell you something I tried one time. I don't suggest it, but I'll tell you. I decided one day when I was sort of tired that I would go ahead and go down to Bandos. And now Bandos isn't a hard boss, I'll admit that. It's the easiest boss really in God Wars Dungeon 1. So I went down there, and while I was in there, I was on TeamSpeak back then. Somebody, I'd quit. Oh, there they are. There's the spine gloves. Oh, I got so excited. Now let me look up spine boots right quick and see if the spine boots are here too. Alright. Let's look and see. Let's see. Spine boots. Well, I thought they were spined. Oh, but what I was going to say about the Bandos right quick. I'll finish my story. So here I am down at Bandos talking to somebody on TeamSpeak, and I got real quiet. And the person said to me, "Are you okay, lady?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm just concentrating." And a little while later, I woke up. I took a nap fighting against Bandos. And believe it or not, I woke up at death's door. So from then on, I tried not to take naps at the bosses. Of course, I didn't mean to do it, but that's how it happened. Alright, I guess what I'm going to do next. Let me pick up my cannon. Get another stretched hide. And let me get out of here and see what, I'm pretty sure that there was spined boots in this collection log too. Read it. Fremnik Province. See, we got the circular hide, flattened hide, and stretched hide. And we got we must have got the boots at some point while we were there. I just didn't pick them up. Shoot. Well, I didn't need them for anything other than this Slayer log. The Raptor Key Part 4 and the Mammoth Tusk and the Amulet of Ranging. Okay. The Amulet of Ranging is an easy one to do. They're down at the air roots. Not the air roots, the Aquanites. Let's wear the Aquanite helmet. And I'm just going to set this all right here for now. And the only thing I don't like about the Aquanites, really, I mean, there's not a whole lot that they drop worth, mentioning, worth keeping. But at the same time, there's a lot of seeds they drop, and those can come in handy, especially, you know, now that the price of some seeds have went back up. You know, it is handy to keep your seeds around instead of getting rid of them. I probably won't need that many. Let's see, my yak has how many minutes left? Let's look and see about that. 23 minutes. We're looking good there. What we're going to do to make it, we are going to hop over to the Slayer Master here. I just noticed I don't have an amulet on either, so let's put that amulet. Let's run over here to the Slayer Master and go ahead and force the assignment. When you have on the different helmets right here, like the amulet of the or helm of Aquanites, and then the Dagonoth helmet and such, you can force an assignment so that you get to sort of choose what you're going to be fighting. And that's real interesting a lot of times. So when you have it on, you just come over here, you get task, tell them you did another assignment, and yes, assign me this creature. Okay, great. And the really neat thing is if you hold over it, it tells you when you can force another task with this helmet again. This one is 3 days. Let's see if I can get to a place big enough. Let's try over here. Okay. Okay. This is what transforming into the Aquanite looks like. Now I am an Aquanite. Alright, now we can also teleport straight to them, and that makes it real easy. The only thing I don't like about it is it's one of those deals where if I forget something and I teleport all the way back to the bank and then come all the way back, I've used up my 2 teleports for the day and I get aggravated. Okay, now when I do these, I want to show you something I do. I don't know if you have the aura or not, but there's an aura called Dwarven Instinct, and it originally came with one of the premier packages, but now you can buy it with 2 bonds, I believe. And while you're wearing it for an hour, you can get drops out of a chest that spawns beside you. And since this, you know, is an easy monster, you really don't need anything special with them. I want to drink out aggression potion, see if I can get them to all attack me. They're so far apart on this one, you know. See the chest, well see, can you see that chest that spawned beside me? Open a magical chest. This time I got 7 dragon stones. So it's a, you know, cute little, and I don't know if they're hitting me with magic or not. Let's see. You know, look how quickly they are eating down my health points. I didn't think that with the aggression potion it would be quite that quick. And like I said, unless you need seeds, this is not one to come and fight. But there's a amulet of ranging, and this is the only thing that drops it. So as soon as I get that amulet of ranging, if I'm not done with the assignment, according to how many I've got left, I may finish it. And like I said, you'll find out I'm dying to just stop and pick everything up. What I normally do is I try to kill them close together and then go pick up things every now and then. When I do co-op Slayer assignments, some of the people get so, well, I don't say they get irritated at me, they make fun of me. They say I'm the only person they know that still goes and picks up the big bones. I'm not going to say they're, not stretching that either, because sometimes I do go pick them up. Oh, that's okay. It's okay if you're away. At least you probably didn't fall asleep at a boss during that amount of time. I hate that I did that. I wish you could right click and say take one food, instead of take all and fill up your inventory. I got a few quests left. I was thinking about doing the Gower quest. I know it's an old one, but I sort of kept putting it off because I was hoping that my husband would do his account at the same time and do our quest together like we used to in the old days. But he plays, I think it's Division 2 or he plays a lot of different games. Me, I'm stuck on RuneScape. I live in Gillinor. Sometimes he'll walk by the door to my computer room and he'll say, "How's life?" Meaning, how's RuneScape? He says that I live in RuneScape and play real life occasionally. I hope I get this ranging amulet before I get done with the Slayer. Before I get done with the Yak Track assignment. I can't believe how fast they're eating me down with that aggression potion. I just didn't expect it to be that fast. I guess we can say that the aggression potion is sure working. Might have to give up in a minute and drink a cup of tea to clear that out. Now I've got 60 seconds left. I might can make it. Gotta stop and pick everything up. I remember when these first came out, but of course that was before abilities, and they were hard back then. This is a throwback to those times. Now, on old school, yeah, I do use area loot whenever I'm close, when there's enough things close enough. Pick that up. There's area loot, and I loot all. Especially since I pick up all my drops, that's really a lifesaver. I don't care so much if I pick up my bolts and stuff, but what they drop, for some reason, I like to keep everything. Now, as soon as I get these done, I should be done with that aggression potion. Phew, that was getting intense. I had no idea that I'd have to eat so quickly and use up all my prayer on a 6-minute. Well, okay. The only reason I don't use my legendary pet is because I send stuff to the bank, and I do that pretty often. And if you set your legendary pet, it can it can take something to the bank like once every 5 minutes. Just like it can alchemy something once every maybe 10 minutes. Sometimes I do set it, to pick stuff up. But most of the time I don't, and that's why. Because like I said, I keep everything. And like right now, that's what I use the winter storage for, cast winter storage. And I can send all the stuff I want to keep to the bank, which is just about everything. I could probably go a lot quicker if I, let my legendary pet pick them up. I might try to use that a little bit more. I do use spring cleaner, but it's usually at things like, there's that chest again, magical chest. See what we get this time? A crystal key and 7 K-fish. So, about using the spring cleaner. I used to use it a lot before they done the mining and smithing rework. Now I use it on things that drop a lot of those shards or the salvages. And I knew that what I was fighting this evening, the Dagonos and then these, they don't drop it. Now the staffs here, it's another one of those things that I keep, and then these I put in my alchemy machines. Yeah, when I do gargoyles and the abyssal demons, the gem bag is indispensable. I mean, you just about have to have that gem bag. And I've done so many gargoyles that my bag got full, and I've got the enhanced bag or whatever you call it, where you can have 60 of each gem. And turn around, it doesn't seem like you're there 30 minutes and you've got 60 emeralds, So, do you have other machines besides auto alchemy yourself? Or do you even have them? That's what I've got, the disassembler. 2 MK2s and the disassembler. I have found that a lot of people like to do the tannin hides, but I've never tried any of the other machines. Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever gotten so many simple components that you ended up losing some? I had no idea that 100K was the limit. And I think it was day before yesterday, I went down to the Invention Guild to get my components and stuff, put more stuff in. And it says something like, you got 7K simple components, but you lost over 4K. And I was like, oh gosh, I had no idea that 100K was the limit. So now I'm going to have to watch on that. Can you hear me when I'm typing? Shatrick. I'm not sure how to say your name. Citrix. Okay. Citrix. That's how I'm going to say it, if that's okay. Is that about right? The Last Kingdom. Does that have the same guy in it that's on the Pirates of the Caribbean? I forget his name. No, wait a minute. I'll have to look up that. Hi, Sean. Well, I want to tell you why I'm streaming, other than the fact that I love this game, and you know how much I love the game. Hubby's got a lot of more free time now to help me, and so we decided it was now or never. You got to start somewhere, don't you? I'm actually glad to see everyone on here tonight. This is the new beginning of my adventures in Gillinor. They're going to include all of you guys, I hope. I'm sorry when I get loud and excited. I love this game, and I have a slight hearing problem, and I talk loud sometimes anyway. just wish I could get this ranging amulet so I would have all the ones from this creature anyway. I'll work on all that a little bit later, Sean. Like I said, this is maybe first stream, test run, however you want to call it. And my behind the scenes people are going to pick my mods and all that. All I have to do is sit here and talk to you guys. And girls. Now when I say guys, I'm not putting the girls out to the cold. Sean, did you ever get your 120 mining? I know you've been working on that for a while. Alright. I don't even have music playing right now. I figured I could talk my way out of it this first time. Got to get everything set up and going and figure it out as I go. I figured if I waited till I knew what I was doing, I would never get going. Well, that's what, talking about streaming this late. My husband just knocked on my door and came in and filled my ice water up for me. He said, it's getting late. And I said, yeah, I want to try to finish getting this amulet of ranging and see how long that takes us. And go from there, I suppose. One step at a time. Yeah, a while back I was watching a few streamers talking about having to be careful on stream with the music. A couple that I watch got temp bans or something similar to that for using copyrighted music. I was honestly thinking about using RuneScape music a lot. I enjoy that. That's something I usually do myself while I'm playing. So yeah, I wrote the name of that movie down, Sheetrix, The Last Kingdom, so that I can look on it to see if I'm saying your name right, because that's worrying me. I hate it when I... 30 seconds before my familiar. I bet it's already gone. It is. Well, at least I didn't have nothing on it. I'd already got the food off it. That makes me sad, though. Okay. Yeah, you're talking about the Vikings on History Channel, I believe it was? I watched, if it is now, the Vikings on the History Channel, I watched for the first 3 seasons maybe. But then, I don't know, it strayed too far away from the original season and I can't say I watched it much after that. I'm up to 920. I still got a few more to kill for this yak track. I'm crazy for cosmetics, by the way. I change my clothes on RuneScape as much as I do in real life. There's also been days that I've took 8 hours to find an outfit I wanted to wear. And then at the end of 8 hours, I realized that I've used up all my time looking for an outfit, and now there's no time to actually play. Are you getting ready to leave? Oh, what'd I get? A Sharenic scale. I've got one of the dogs over here trying to find some food my son left out. Hold on one second. Well, I hope that your borrows runs brings you some good drops, so you can have some of my luck since I don't have any for myself. And maybe if you use my luck along with your luck, you can get something good. Hi everybody that showed up in the chat. I'm glad to see all of you here tonight. Or, well, this morning. I'm trying to get I'm not looking on Discord right now, but I'll look at it later, Sean. I appreciate you thinking about me. Carol's plate skirt. Is that the only is that the only part of that outfit you have? And do you try to get the outfit yourself rather than buying them? I always enjoyed getting the things myself also. Made it feel much more rewarding. You don't mind buying. When I'm rich, I don't mind buying. Yeah, I know earlier you said you weren't playing Iron Man, but that doesn't matter. Sometimes people like to just do it themselves, you know? Yeah, I use the Grand Exchange too. If I didn't, it'd be like being thrown back into the Stone Age. We get so used to the easy life, so to speak. How far are you away from fighting Volkrath and the other bosses? Because, you know, not playing old school, I'm only barely familiar with them. So, I mean, you know, a few more levels, or, you know, what do you still need to do to be able to accomplish that goal? I'm gonna have to fix my yak up here because I want to save everything. And I have no more space left. Well, you know, it's according to how many hours a day you put into it. Could be a week away or 2 weeks away, a month away. Yeah. Well, you know, sometimes I fight Legacy mode on RuneScape 3. And until you do that, you do not know how fast the EOC method with abilities really is. Thank you, Sean. I'll look at Discord a little bit later. And, yeah, you know, maybe you get your RS3 account back. I can't wait to get my alt back. Like I said, I had to take one of my old accounts that I, you know, probably level 3 and everything. And I had to put members on it just to hold stuff. So I can't wait till Jagex gets that all fixed up so I can have my bank account back. Since I keep everything, I run out of space a lot. Well, usually when I transfer stuff over to that account, it's like 5-6 inventories full. So then it's a long time before I have to worry about doing that again. But right before it happened, it was DXP week, you know, wherever you put it nowadays. It's not a weekend anymore. So I had a lot of stuff that I needed to put on her and didn't have a way of doing so because it was, you know, server got messed up. And Sean, yes, I do plan on streaming tomorrow. I'm not sure the time yet. I'm gonna probably stream another 15 minutes here tonight, and then I'm gonna go take me a nap too. I have had a long day getting everything set up. I finally got this second monitor in today, and that was my goal so I could have my first stream. So we went to the store and got home, and this monitor was sitting on the porch, and I took that as a sign that I was supposed to go ahead and stream. Okay, well, I'll see you around 1 then, no matter what, Sean. I'll be up by then. I was hoping to get this Amulet of Ranging tonight, but it's a slow process, I guess. Now, a year ago when I wasn't trying to get this, I was getting Amulet of Ranging so much, I was selling them, you know, it's nothing, let's just throw everything on the GE. But for the most part, I'm not going to worry about doing the mammoths for a while. I've not ever killed those. So the mammoth tusk on that is going to wait a little bit. I at least want to read on the wiki what it's weak to before I go try to kill them. Sean, as far as my other accounts being locked out, my alt account, Peach Frog, that I hold everything on, yeah, she's locked out. Locked out. Locked out. You can tell I'm getting tired. Other than my voice having that southern accent, I start being tongue-tied. Well, at least it's not my main that was locked out. That would really suck. It only sucks a little bit for it to be her. It would suck a lot if it was Ladyolake. And She Tricks, his RS3 main is locked out, so he's in the same boat as me in a way. At least he's got old school to fall back on. Yeah, I had just bought bonds for Peach Frog to have membership and just, you know, used them, redeemed them. So I'm glad they're at least doing that. And I think they said they were going to extend the yak track to give people time to do it. I noticed they said they're going to give 10 skips, so they may be doing that instead. I'm not sure. Because at one time they said they would extend it, but then when they said they were going to give 10 skips, I didn't see them add that. Oh, okay. Okay, 2-week extension on the yak. Well, since they were given the 10 skips, which is what I saw today when I looked, I didn't know if they were going to still go by. Oh, okay. So that's still part of it, the length of time. That's good. That's good. Well, what do you think they should do about? Now I know that you play old school and it may not be as important to you, but how do you feel about the things like the treasure hunter keys? I mean, even free to play people that are locked out get one a day. Did they say they were going to reimburse keys to people? And like I said, that's not the most important part of it. But, if you think about it, that is something that people look forward to. Yeah, I felt sort of bad about it too, the way they were handling things, Shedrix. I think the first week or so, they didn't do a good job of telling people how things were going. But then I think they tried to make up for it a little bit. I think they should do a lump sum of treasure hunter keys too. I did see where they're going to be an outfit and a disc of returning override as a weapon. And that makes me wish that I'd got locked out in a way so I could have it. No, I take that back. I don't think I would want to be locked out even for that. Yeah, you're right. I guess when they gave keys to begin with, when keys first came out, and they said you get 2 keys for each quest that you do. People were saying, "Oh, you're going to go back and give us all these keys for the quest that we've done." And they said no, they weren't going to do that because it would be too much of an influx at one time. And I'm sure they're going to say something like that if people bring up the fact they want a lump sum, Which I do agree. You get somebody that's got quest cape, then you triple it. All the people that had quest cape and give them all 2 keys for each quest. That would be a lot of keys. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of ways to do this key deal, Shedrix. And I guess they've sat around a big table and all shot the bull until they came up with that. They were just going to give us 1 or 2 a day. And Sean, yeah, I mean, they know they screwed up. They sure do. And that's all they can do now is fix it. So, it's one of those things. But guys, it's just a few minutes before 1 o'clock. I am almost done with this aura. Well, actually, I got 23 more minutes of this aura left. Do I want to... Golly. I'm tired. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Sean. Twitter has really blown up. And Reddit, I mean, all of them, they're all upset. But now that it's happened, okay? Now that it's happened, all Jagex can do is to go fix it best they can. And, like I was telling Sheetrix earlier, I don't mind if I lose every bit of XP I gained over double XP week. Even though I finally got high enough in invention to make some of my machines, I wouldn't mind losing all that XP. It's the items that I have gained, because I had bought 100 mil worth of items to put into my alchemy machines. And if I lose those items, that is a lot of money. Well, I don't know if pushing updates is the main cause. I think, because I mean, they do updates weekly. I think just set of circumstances happened, and through maybe not enough quality testing, it happened. And now that it happened, all they can do is fix it. And that's true too. The server's not being stable. And yes, and it's been reported and talked about many times. And I agree 100%. They need to, other day I noticed, it may have even been yesterday, that they were doing some maintenance on some servers. So maybe now that they've had this big problem, they'll try to keep their servers more up to date and properly maintained. I know certain parts of the world have always complained about the servers and the way they go down all the time. But I always pray on Mondays when they do updates. I pray to the gods of RuneScape, please don't let them screw the game up. At least we've got a game right now that is playable. Wow. That would be mad. Wow. Well, Sean, saying that they've messed up people's accounts, that's not 100% true. I know a couple people that were in the beta, and one guy said that he thought he was 170k away on one of his skills that he had actually been, and that he couldn't see anything different with his items. So, I don't know that you can say everything's all messed up. Right now we're locked out of our accounts, and everything may not be 100% like it was, but I think it'll be pretty close. I mean, unless you have somebody... Oh yes, the perks. Yes, now, my friend did not get into invention very much. So he, couldn't tell me anything about, what was going on with his perks. And I did not even think to ask about player-owned farm, to be honest. But yeah, on the main RuneScape page in the news, I did read where the player-owned farm animals were a problem. I did see that. Didn't they say something about they were going to try to reimburse the cost of perks if they could in certain instances? And I might be wrong on that. I know they did say there'd be some one-on-one for, the individual problems. I know on the forums, let me ask you about this, guys. You can change your name, and for 35 days, maybe longer, your old name is attached to your account. But if you wait past that time, your account name, the one that you used to have, can be taken by somebody else. Now, this person got on the forums and they said every 35 days I would change my name, and then I would go back to my old name for 35 days. Then the next time I would change my name again, and every 35 days he'd go back to that old name because he wanted to keep it. Now, because he was locked out of his account, he was not able to save that name. So now that name's gone and somebody else has it. So that's going to affect the player that has it now and him. Or is Jagex going to say, well, sorry, you shouldn't have ever changed your name in the first place, even though we can see that you changed it every 35 days. So, you know. Well, they took his name, that's all I can say. They took his name. Everybody on the forums was saying, well, you shouldn't change it every 35 days unless you want to take the chance of losing it. But unless something like this happened, he wouldn't have ever had a chance of losing it. So, well, you know, Sean, back when you could first change names, I changed my name to Ladyolake. I was very lucky to get it, and so I've kept it ever since. So I don't know. People know you by Mr. Gandalf now in the game. So I don't know. Were you talking about changing your in-game name or the Twitch? Yeah. Well, there's 11 or 12 character limit. I can't remember. But anyway, what I was saying about the guy that changed his name, and you know, I see Shitrix, you're saying, you know, you think that his case is special. What do you think they should do about that? I mean, should they say, oh, you're just screwed, we're not going to do anything for you? Or, you know, should they try to compensate him in some way? Because now that a name is given to another person, so if they take that name away, it's going to affect two people instead of just him. So shorten your name to TV Sean. So Twitch TV Sean. If you're going to change your name, you know, you might want to check in, you know, the RuneScape and see which names are not taken. Here's my magical chest again. Let's see if we get something else. 5 Lenodine. Well, let's see. 14 more minutes on this aura. I think that I can do it. Do like the old book. How many of you guys remember? Let's see. Well, they said, you know, as far as knowing when our accounts are going to be back, and then go from there. I think that they're going to start releasing some Monday. Now, I could be wrong about that. I was thinking I saw that somewhere. Well, if I'm talking to you guys, I can probably stay up longer than the next 13 minutes. But I wish that I would get the Amulet of Ranging so that I wouldn't have to come back up here after this assignment for a while. And I got 200 more to do in this yak track. And I'll be done with that one. Let's see. I don't know which task that is though. Let me look right quick. Usually, yeah, it's Sunday already. Usually I have the yak track done pretty quick, but this time there's just so much going on that, let's see, I'm on 22, so hopefully I'll be able to get it done before it's over with. I hope I get it too. Back when I didn't have 200 mil Slayer, I would come down here and do one because I could force the assignment. It wasn't too bad to do, and you know, and I used to get the amulets of range every couple drops back then. Of course, now that I want it, I can't get it. But I appreciate you wishing me luck on that, Sheetrix. I hope you get some more of the Carol's armor when you go to Barrows. At least you're not playing Iron Man. I couldn't have done that. Oh yeah, you're talking about, it's called Battle of something. It looks like a ball, and when you use it to revert it, every 10th kill you have a chance to get 2 drops. But I can't remember what that's called. Battle of something. I can't remember what it's called. You know, I started it when Iron Man first came out on RS3. I made an Iron Man account. I went and mined iron for maybe, yeah, Spirit of Battle is what it is. Sure is. I went and mined iron for about an hour. And I said, screw this. And that was the last time. I don't even remember the login information to that account. But at the same time, playing on Ladyolake the way I do, a lot of times I play almost as an Iron Man. I like to get my own items. Don't get me wrong, I will go to the GE and buy up if I need to, but I enjoy getting my own items. And at one point, this will make you guys laugh, okay? Pickpocketing. Before Prefinditas, however you say it, Prif came out, seeds were expensive. You know, I think the yew tree seeds were like 100k a piece, and the herb seeds were outrageous. And I got all the way to 96 thieving by pickpocketing the master farmer. And I did that totally for the seeds, because I just, at the time, I really didn't have the money to buy a lot of seeds. So 96 thieving by pickpocketing the master farmer. Thinking back on it, that was torture. One of you guys tell me something funny that happened to you on RuneScape. Do you guys have farming on old school now? Sheetrix? No, Sean. Well, 109 mining, I know you're shooting for 120. I mean, you're getting on up there, that's for sure. 101 magic, did you get that by doing the, making the bars with the magic skill instead of smelting them? Are seeds easy to get? Sheetrix on old school? Oh no. Now that does sound short and sad. All I can say is I hope you died to the troll named Dad. If your real dad logged on to RuneScape and killed you, that would be sort of embarrassing. Water runs. Sean, I'm not sure what you're talking about. You got it from doing water runs, or whatever it's called with people. I'm not sure what you're talking about on that, Sean. So if your dad logged in one day and killed you, you would be in shock. You know, I'd be in shock too if my dad ever logged in, whether he killed me or not. The only thing he plays on the computer at all is solitaire. He does spider solitaire. Every time I go to mom and dad's house, you know. Something like South Park. Now, my husband's, a lot of my husband's accounts on Steam, his name is Lemmy Winks. So I'm sure since you're a South Park fan, Sheetrix, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Do runs where you get stuff from doing runs at the dungeoneering place or that boat you take? I am not sure. Are you talking... So what in the world? I'm not sure. Is it a mini game, Sean? The boat at the dungeoneering place. That people do runs. No idea, Sean. I'll look it up and see if I can figure it out. Oh, ED3. Okay. Wow. You had my mind at a total blank. You know, I've not done but a few runs on any of the elite dungeons. So, I can't say much about that. Well, there's one thing about me. It's not about blah 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 talking in tongues. It's not about the XP or the GP. I play this game for fun. And I feel behind in so many things because they'll come out and a year and a half later I still haven't done them. Like the those island heads that you can chop the vines around it as a way to do wood cutting. I forget what they're called, but I've never done those. I need to go do them one day just so I can say I've done them. Well, it seems like I'm always behind and there's things I want to do. And so instead of embracing the new content right when it comes out, you know, I'm still wanting to get, you know, 60k Dagonoth King kills, you know? I got a spirit ruby. I looked over here and saw the shiny, and I thought, wow, maybe I have a good drop there, and it was nothing but a spirit ruby. No, Sean, I haven't looked at your stream in a while, but I will. I'll look at it probably tonight before I go to bed. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it. One of the reasons that I was still doing the Dagonoth Kings here recently, I thought, well, maybe the Rex Matriarchs will have some kind of drop, and maybe we can add the old content with the new and make an upgraded version. You know, some kind of hope that all the rings and pieces of armor that I've saved might end up being worth something. Well, I noticed that the price of the rings, when I went and killed them the other day, the price of the rings had went up some. Okay, well, I'll make sure I keep fighting them then. I've got almost 12k kills. I would like to at least get to 60k so that I can have one prestige. $21 more of these things. I know that I won't get that just because I want it so bad. In the past, I didn't want it, and it was there every other kill. And any item that is tradable, it doesn't go back and retroactively add it. Items that are untradable, it did go back and add, of course. Yeah, yep. I have decided, you know, I'm going to do the best I can, and I really don't mind you guys giving me advice or telling me streams that you'd like to see. You know, I've got a lot more Dagonoth King kills to go before I get that 60k, so that'd be quite a few streams. And drop logs. Yeah, that's a good idea there. I do try to keep track of the drops and even the hides. You know, like I was telling you earlier when I was up there getting those gloves. At Double XP Weekend, the Dagonoth hides are easily between 6 and 7k a piece. So I save mine until then to sell. After I got that 120 summoning a couple double XPs ago, I haven't done any more summoning. I hope that the yaks that I've got saved up last me a long time. Summoning is just so expensive, and I always try to make things that I'll use. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, we've got a renowned Aquanite of Pearl. Let's see if we can kill it before it kills us. If it kills me, I'm just going to quit the game. But I remember when these things first came out, gosh, it seemed like they were so hard. And inert adrenaline crystal. Those are nice to save up. Yeah. It doesn't take much to kill them. Just every now and then they'll get a good hit on you back. But as long as I don't have the aggression potion on where everything is trying to kill me. I got down pretty low there for a minute. I was worried. I was thinking to myself, there's no way this is happening. Not here. Die on stream the first day I stream. That would be really some sad business. Come on, 9 more kills and we can all go to bed. And I still got to learn how to work Twitch and all the things that's got to be done. And I hope to see you guys again soon on my next stream maybe. And you guys can laugh with me when I make all the mistakes I'm sure to make. And it was really funny. Sheetrix was on here and he got to hear my husband singing beep 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 beep, just acting silly. I went into his computer and was listening to the sound and seeing if there was a delay. And I happened to see that somebody popped in the channel, and I ran in here and I was saying, shh, hush, there's somebody else in here. It might be. We might have to make a YouTube video about the bloopers. That'll be funny. You know, maybe a year from now when things are better, a lot better, I hope. We can look back on the first stream and really laugh. Really laugh at all the mistakes and the funniness. And I think what I want to do for the time being is I want to put RuneScape music on in the background. And that's just going to be for the time being, you know, the next few weeks. Or maybe not that long. But the next little bit until I figure out what all we're going to use. Don't want to get in trouble for copywriting. Well, I appreciate you saying that. I'm glad that you think this is a pretty good first stream. It's going to take a lot of getting used to. I've got a new headset coming in. My husband already ordered that for me. He says my microphone is not the best, and he could tell a real big difference, you know. Hey, good night, Sean. I'll be sure to see you later on today. And that was my last kill a few kills ago. And no amulet of ranging. So I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and log out here and tell everybody good night. And I really appreciate y'all being here with me. It's meant a lot to me, this being my first stream and all. Yeah, no drop. Maybe when I log in tomorrow, I'll feel like doing a few kills right here before I go back to the bank and get another Slayer assignment. So until tomorrow, I want y'all to sleep well and dream of RuneScape. And you too. And I hope to see you again. Bye, y'all.